and love. I subscribe to about 5 or 6 different YouTube channels, all extremely talented musicians and producers that I found through remixes of popular songs. Sometimes rap songs, sometimes Lady Gaga, sometimes mashups of 2 completely separate songs. Let me go through my subscriber list really quickly. I can name a few because I like these people. Where is it? Here we go. Glitch City makes music of Nintendo stuff, mostly Pokemon. Lo-Fi Girl, Game Chops. Adam Music makes a bunch of really good remixes and makes a bunch of good mashups. Who else? There's some more on here. I follow one called Cupcake Remixes.
Oh,
Frank and
nice.
Wayne. Frank and Wayne make some really, really good, what is it called? Lady Gaga mashups.
Ah.
They like make really, really good, to the point where if I ever had extra money and I wanted to make a professional level Lady Gaga cover, I would email them and I would commission them to do the covering and mixing for me with just my voice. They're that talented. Here's my point. If you go back and you watch the previous question, my advice is exactly the same. No one is going to know you and no one is going to care about you at first. And that's human nature. What you have to do is ride the success of something else that is already popular.
Yeah.
That will push you out faster. Make covers of songs that are already in that genre that are very popular. You can't just do a copy. All right, do a remix. Do a experimental retake. Do a reinvention. Do a mashup. And then a lot of these people will upload their own music. Typically, I don't listen to it. Typically, most people won't listen to your original music. But they still watch it because that person has built a fan base and an audience, and they have devoted, loyal fans that will watch everything that they upload. I would encourage you to look into outsourcing and by writing the success of other people. Don't copy. Always credit.
Don't
Always
copy.
make sure you follow the law. Do your research. Don't plagiarize. But remixes, covers, reinventions, mashups, mix-ups, do something that's already popular. People will come. People will find you. That's my best advice for you.
I think that's wise. I think that you're going in a very good direction there. And that's technically something that I'm currently doing that I don't know if people like are realizing. But like specifically when it comes to like the Evantil content, I didn't create Alien Stage. I am making people know of my voice acting thanks to voice acting a character that is already beloved. And that is helping out great for me. That is my most popular pieces of content. My most popular comic on Twitter ever has 50,000 likes. And that is not just me talking into a microphone. That is basically what I'm doing. It's still me. But I am making fan content of something else, which helps me reach out to a newer audience that has never heard of me before. And slowly, as I keep creating this content, they start recognizing my name. I mean, like, wait, hey! Yeah, the guy that does the Evantil voice acting. Oh, wait, he also streams? Wait, he's also an artist? And then a small fraction of that is gonna slowly become more interested in me as a person. Yeah. But it's good. It's very good to get your name out there.
That's a really good point. I want to leapfrog just for a second. I want to leapfrog off of that.
Get that.
I get about 20 followers a day, if not 50 or 100, on my Twitter, just because I am involved in those Evantil voice acting clips. Now, here's what that looks like. Alien Stage creates Alien Stage. And then this fan will create an animated animation.
Yeah.
And that fan is profiting or growing off of the success of someone else's creation. And then Calum comes along, and Calum will make a voiceover of this person's comic. And then I get invited to that, and I participate. So we've got Alien Stage, and then fan animation, and then Calum's voice, and then mine added. Do you see how that's 4 degrees of trickle down?
Yes.
And now I get 20 to 50 followers a day. I don't even promote that thing. I am only tagged in it. So my point is, get involved in projects.
Yes.
That's another point I wanted to make.
Yes.
There's so many VTubers and content creators that are dying, thirsting for music, for their own music projects, for background music. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. Hey, I'm looking to make some music. Can I offer to make you some for free or for a low price because I'm just getting started? You can offer to make backing tracks for people's vocal stuff. Like, you know, if you made a really, really good thing, I don't know, do you like any VTubers or streamers that make music? I'm talking to the questioner, but now I'm going to ask you, Caleb. Who makes music? Bao does. Who else? Give me some names.
Some people that make Numi does, Cotton does,
Numi.
Sayu
Content.
does.
Sayu. Enough. Thank you.
Okay.
All of these people make music. If
Yeah.
you made a really, really banger and a good demo track, and you said, hey, I'm looking to build my portfolio, just this once, I would like to offer my work for free. At least one of those motherfuckers are going to want to work with you if your work is good quality. And then your name and your credits would be on a Bao video or a Numi video or a
And that
Sayu
gets
video.
you places.
That would get you places.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to work for free or work low cost when you don't
Yep.
have a portfolio built.
Yep.
Put yourself out there, work in collaborative projects,
Thank you for the follow.
or make covers of other people's music.
Yes.
Don't work alone. You cannot do it alone. Use other people around you to help you get bigger. I think that's everything I want to say.
I wouldn't say. I would say like the clarification. Use people, because some people
No,
might
work
misunderstand
with,
that.
work
Yes.
together. Use teamwork consensually, ethically, and non-plagiaristically.
Yes. Yes.
Don't
yes.
use people.
That's what
But
they.
you know what
meant. I just want
use
to correct
teamwork.
in case anyone was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, no. Don't take advantage of people. Don't be manipulative. Always value ethical stuff and consent. Always, of course.
For
But use teamwork. Work with other people.
Mhm. They might be
Yeah.
able to help you a lot more than you realize, if you
Yeah.
take that hand.
Yeah.
Next.
Thank you so much for your question.
Thank
Let's
you
move
so
on
much
to the
for
next
your
one.
question. Do I read this or you?
Your turn. You read and you respond
Alright.
first.
They asked for they said two questions. One is, does it take time to gain more viewers? And two, if so, how long does it take? And does it involve patience by any chance?
It's pretty much the same question, but just two
Yeah.
different parts.
Yeah. Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You start. It's your turn.
Okay. Does it take time to gain more viewers? Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does. Months. It takes months. It's a very slow trickle. If you have to be. It's like it's like a plant that you're watering every day. That is how this works. You work on your content on all of these different areas, on all of these different facets, on all of these different websites, and slowly that starts trickling down to your Twitch. That is the normal, healthy form of growth. There are more explosive ways that you can do as well, where you get like a certain rush of people and then it slows down tremendously, and then a smaller rush or a bigger rush. That definitely happens. There's gonna be fast periods, there's gonna be slow periods. That is just normal. But yes, it takes time. And also, you need to be constantly monitoring yourself, seeing if what you're doing is working, and in each platform. So it's a lot of work. You need to be, maybe your YouTube is doing great, but your Instagram is sucking ass. Maybe your Twitch is literally dying. Maybe your Twitch is your weakest platform. There's a lot of different things that could be going wrong, and you kind of have to be stable on as many of those as you can at a time to see significant improvement. It's a lot of work. And yes, it definitely takes patience. You wanna go? Hello?
Really quickly, guys, tell Nago that she's a good artist. Tell her to shut the
Nago's
fuck
a
up.
good artist!
She's talking about how shitty my model design is right now because this is a PNG that she made, and that's stupid because she's
It looks
wrong.
beautiful.
It's a good.
I love this one.
It is. It's nice. Tell her that she's
Yeah.
stupid and that her art is amazing.
Lyko, shut up. Thank you. Okay.
I wanted to call that out, but also like defend her because it just says I hate Felix's model. I want to redraw it. If the artist was not her, that sounds like an entitled bitch thing to
It
say. Like
does.
imagine
It
if the art
does.
was made by somebody else. So I just want to like
Yeah.
defend her and say that is her art. She drew this.
Mhm. Mhm.
Imagine if it was made by somebody else. Man, I hate that. I want to redraw it. Damn, girl. Damn.
Mhm. Continue.
Anyways. The question was, does it take time to gain more viewers? If so, how
Yes.
long does it take? And does it involve patience by chance? You cannot be a content creator if you are not patient. You must be okay with the low numbers because you will start with 0 followers and 0 viewers. No one will know you and no one will give a shit. And you have to build it from scratch. Even when you're the most successful person on the planet, there will be periods of downtime. You will have
Yep.
streams that flop. You will go up and down and up and down. And so if every time that it goes down, it kills you, you can't handle this. It is normal. It will happen. Additionally, when you start, you are irrelevant, nobody knows you, nobody cares, and you have to force them to care. It's a very hard thing to do emotionally because your value and self-worth as a person, your psyche, your ego, which is just your opinion of yourself, right? I'm using that definition of ego. It is very tied to your content creation. Because if you use a camera, your face is there, but your voice is going to be there regardless of if you're a VTuber or a facecam streamer.
Yep.
And even if you play a character, that's still something from you. That is your art and your creation. And if no one shows up and no one cares, that's going to be a personal hit. You will feel like garbage. You must be able to control that and accept that. There's going to be streams where I have like no viewers, and there's going to be streams where I have a bunch. There's been streams where I had an average of 120 viewers because it was a very important event stream. And then there's streams where I have 10 or 20. It happens. That's normal and that's natural. When you are building, you are going to start from scratch. It means literally from scratch. Imagine the entire earth was reset and then you have to rebuild everything with sticks and stones. It feels like that. And then you'll be comparing yourself to like Shoto or Markiplier
Please.
or what's the biggest names out there? PewDiePie. You know, what's the guy that had like 1,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers? Kai Cenat or him? You're gonna compare yourself to them and be like, I'm nowhere close to them. Just focus on you. If one person shows up to your stream that's not your mom or your friends, that's amazing. Focus on you. Focus on your own growth. You cannot do this if you're impatient. You must be fine with being small and irrelevant at first. That is normal and natural for everyone that goes through this. Expect that. So when it happens, you don't hate yourself and think that you're a failure. Look up growth strategies. Be analytical of yourself. Be critical in a healthy way. Hey, I did this wrong. Let's do it better. View your streams and your content creation as your project and not yourself. I'm going to say that again because it's so damn important. View your streams and your content creation as your art, as your content, and not as yourself. So if you have a terrible stream, congratulations. You are not terrible. You just had an off day. How do you make the next one better? Use your failure as growth. Do you know the best way to make a plant grow other than the normal sunlight and water? Shit! You make fertilizer. Let your failure be your fertilizer, because every time you get it wrong, that shows you how not to do it. Take your failure, look at it, investigate it, mash it together into some manure stew, and then put it on your plants. Let your failure be your teacher and make you better. If you just take that shit and smear it on your face, you're going to be miserable, get sick, and never farm again. Don't do that. Use your failure appropriately as a way to grow and succeed. You will learn through your own experience what to do and what not to. Don't let it destroy you, let it teach you. That's it.
Good job. I like your advice.
Yay. Thanks.
Very true. Very true. Thank you so much for your submission.
Thank you for your submission. Next question.
This will be in my bot channel. All right.
Good.
You read this.
All right. 1 second. Sorry, I thought that I had a second there. I feel like the first piece of content I put out on YouTube is really important, and I'm worried about how the quality could affect the reception of any future content. In your experience, is there any truth